Welcome to the Cabin Podcast, where four friends sit around and talk over the internet about nothing that actually matters. My name is Kenny, and I am joined by my three good pals, Cameron,
I mean, it kind of matters to me.
Alan,
Wow. Hello.
and Connor. Oh wait, Connor's not here today.
That
Today
loser.
Connor's a little busy. He's going on a date with his
Yeah,
girlfriend who hasn't seen in a while.
He skipped out on our date of the podcast, and he went and
Yeah,
cheated
I was under
on
the
us.
presumptions that we were lovers, but it's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, now we know where we stand.
Yeah, absolutely. But today, our topic is going to be centered around mobile gaming. I think you probably see that in the title.
Yeah, you should. I hope so.
So, before we wholeheartedly dive in, let's talk about our week.
Are
Cameron,
we?
how
Oh, wait.
have you been?
Pretty good. But shouldn't we talk about our podcast first?
No.
Oh, we'll do that at the end.
At the end?
Yeah, we'll do that at the end. I don't want to talk about it now.
No, not that thing. But like how we're
Oh.
on different platforms now.
Oh, on different platforms. Well, we
Yeah.
have not moved, but we have added our podcast to different audio platforms where you could listen.
Yeah. We're on, I think 7 right now. Yeah,
all right,
7.
why don't you go ahead and list them?
Well, technically 8, but we're on Anchor, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we're on Breaker, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Stitcher, and of course YouTube. So
Of course.
we're on 8 places. You could all check there. Just look up The Cabin currently.
And all of this coming to you free. What a steal.
Yeah, it's all free. We don't get nothing out of this either.
We never.
We're so generous and assholes. So why don't you tell us about your week?
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first. Let's see what happened. Geez, I have a boring life.
Everybody does, buddy.
Nothing, just school. Worked on final projects that are due in a couple months. A lot of programming assignments.
I
That is
feel
what
that.
I do. I feel like I did something more fun. Oh, I did D&D. I did 2 D&Ds.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting you guys are in multiple D&Ds.
Yeah, I'm
you
in
guys are
3
cheating
right
on me.
now. I mean, Alan's not. He's not in any.
That's
Good.
right.
That's about it. I was editing D&D a little bit. Listen to old podcasts. And I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of a beginning podcast. I'll just say that now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
You can say
yeah.
that now.
Re-listening it, I'm like, ooh, this could have been so much better.
You
know
could have
what?
been so much
But
better.
I think we've improved. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Alan, you're playing Hat in Time again. It just popped up on
No, I'm not.
Steam.
I'm just trying to
He
get this
probably is.
controller to work. Okay, just
Okay,
relax.
fine.
Okay.
Fine.
But
But why don't you tell us about your week,
yeah,
Alan?
please.
My week's been shit. All right, leave me alone.
Okay.
No. So I need my loan needs to get processed by the school, so I can't register for classes on time, and it
Ooh, yeah.
upsets me.
Mm.
How does waitlist work for your school? Do you have waitlists?
We do.
Okay. Do they fill up pretty quick?
They do.
Yeah, I hate that. It screwed me out of multiple classes
Mm.
and delayed my graduation. That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, damn.
Love it.
I probably should get on that. I was planning to meet my advisor sometime this week, but then I just never scheduled it, so I probably need to get in there.
Yeah, you probably do, Kenny. Let's be honest.
My week, I totally blanked there for a second. My week has been uneventful. I've been really cracking down and grinding on school because it's coming to a close.
Yeah, it's scary. Last month.
Yeah. But one thing that I did actively try to do, was that I changed my sleep schedule.
Oh.
So this past week, I've been going to bed at 8 to 9 o'clock, and I've been waking up at 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning.
Dang.
And I'll just say, I am so much more productive throughout the day.
That makes sense. I should do that.
I feel amazing in the mornings. I get a little tired during the afternoon and I feel really groggy during the evening, but I feel amazing in the mornings. It is such a weird thing.
Yeah, I stay up way too late. More often than I should.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I just need to get used to is going to sleep early.
Yeah.
Because I'll be in bed for like 30 minutes just staring up at my ceiling and just thinking about things until I eventually fall asleep. I just need to find a better way to get myself to bed.
Yeah.
But aside from that, my sleep schedule is amazing. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad, Kenny. I'm glad you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good.
Well, let's talk about mobile gaming.
Yes.
Now, we're talking about mobile gaming specifically because it's kind of relevant with recent events within our sphere of entertainment.
Yes. And you're talking about Diablo again, I'm guessing?
Well,
or more
Diablo.
More than that.
Yeah, well, let's focus on Diablo for now then. Yeah.
Okay. We talked about this
last week.
And we talked about it more than I wanted to.
Yeah, just
now
a
we're gonna
bit.
talk more about it.
Let's talk more about it because you know what? Blizzard, man. Blizzard is going in a weird direction.
Yeah,
tell me about
they always
Blizzard,
are.
man.
What was that?
Tell me about Blizzard.
So Blizzard has announced their Diablo Immortal game, their new mobile game that they are getting their professional lead designers on instead of, working on Diablo 4 or something. So they're devoting a lot of their team to brand new mobile games, and this is putting people off to Blizzard as a company.
A lot of people don't like this.
I'm not entirely sure what their plan is. I think it's just to make money, but I also don't think it's that.
I mean,
and I'm very confused.
Because isn't Blizzard owned by Activision, right?
It is owned by Activision,
and they have a nice record of microtransactions and being a little scummy.
Just a little.
Just from what I am told and have seen. From putting loot boxes and everything and microtransactions, just a whole bunch of issues.
Other than that, they're pretty nice guys.
Yeah, they're pretty stand up. I don't know.
The hallmark of the gaming community, but I want to hear your thoughts on it because I don't think I ever heard Cameron or Alan. I don't think I heard either of your thoughts on Diablo Immortal.
I mean, tapping into the mobile game industry is just a smart thing to do for any business. I hate it personally, but I mean, Nintendo is doing it too, and they're not getting enough, as much flack for it as they should be. They literally turned one of their mainstay franchises into a mobile game.
That's true.
Are you talking about the Mario Runner game?
No, I'm talking about Pokemon Let's Go.
Oh,
gotcha.
Eevee. Yeah.
And Pikachu. No, they're trying to get Pokemon Go people into main series Pokemon games.
Console.
And I don't think it's going to happen because the Switch costs money and your phone doesn't.
Yeah, it's free.
That's true. And also, it's not working as of right now, so I haven't seen any cool things about that.
Oh, anyways, it's
it's
$60. The game is $60, and full price. Yeah. It's I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah, don't think many will. I mean, the main difference is Nintendo is solely focused on a younger audience, and Diablo has a lot of hardcore fans that are probably in their 20s or early 30s, maybe even later.
Maybe.
Probably. And
it's very likely.
They didn't grow up with mobile games on their phones, like full-fledged games. So they're not used to that. That's fair. And kids, they have access to their parents' phones or, even their own phones in 6th grade, From what I see at Applebee's restaurant.
Yeah.
I see a lot of kids on their phone playing Fortnite.
That's where it's at, bro.
That is where it's at.
You're not playing Fortnite. You're not doing something right.
They're getting that bread, gamers.
They are getting that bread.
I don't know what that means.
They're getting that bread, Kenny.
Okay.
Kenny.
Are they just colonialists?
No, they're getting that bread.
I don't
know what that means.
I don't know where that came from. I just know it's a saying in local the meme community.
About Fortnite players?
I don't know.
Everybody.
I think Call
about
of Duty.
Everybody.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's not the
All
point.
Right. That's not the point, though. Yeah, mobile gaming.
Mobile gaming.
So, I should also preface this. When we're talking about mobile gaming, we're talking about mobile gaming in how it's implemented on the smartphones. Mm-hmm. Because there are, mobile gaming, I think it does reach farther back.
Are you talking like handheld games, like a Game Boy Color? Stuff like that?
No, not like handheld games. I'm talking about games on the phone. So, the first game on the phone was like Tetris.
Was it Tetris or Pong?
It was.
Might have been Tetris.
It was Tetris.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm looking on the Wikipedia, and apparently the first mobile game to ever appear on a phone was Tetris.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then it that was back in like 1994, so in the 90s.
Yeah. I got my first phone. It was a flip phone, and all it had on it was Tetris. I couldn't text on it. I could only call.
Incredible.
But it had Tetris, and that's all I did on my phone.
Wait, hold on. When did you get your first phone? 6th grade?
It was... Was it 6th grade? No. No, it wasn't 6th grade. It was in high school, like freshman year high school.
Oh, you got a flip phone, though?
I had a flip phone. Everyone had, like, that sliding phone, where you slide to the side and it came out with, a full keypad.
You're definitely talking about middle school.
Was that middle school? Oh, it might have been middle school.
Because in high school,
everybody had the touch screens already.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
I don't think I did.
You're an old man.
You're lacking in technology.
I got my first smartphone, I think it was high school, but it was my junior year. No, it was probably sophomore. So I was
what a coincidence. I got my smartphone that year too. Before that, I had that slidey phone.
Yeah.
And my parents didn't trust me. This relates to mobile gaming. I didn't get a phone until I was in middle school, but then my parents took away my phone strictly because when I was gardening with my grandma, I would sometimes take her phone because she had games on it and my phone didn't run games. So I would take her flip phone and play this pet simulator on it.
Okay.
And unbeknownst to me, it charged money to her phone every time I opened that app.
Holy crap.
Then my parents got so angry at me, they took away my phone privileges. And, I didn't get a phone until I was a sophomore.
Dang, they had microtransactions on flip phones.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they did that.
You honestly deserve it.
I do. That's a really bad thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know the amount it was. I don't remember.
You basically fucked your family. You're basically the market everybody wants
today.
Oh man.
Today.
So naive. I hate myself.
But yeah, I do want to talk about microtransactions too at some point. But we were talking about what are we talking about first?
Games.
Mobile gamings. So relating back to smartphones, I think what we're all used to nowadays is the smartphones, mobile gaming, and how the mobile gaming really blew up during the age of where people were playing something like, was it Castle Run? And Fruit Ninja? Temple Run. Yeah.
And Fruit Ninja.
Games like that.
Kenny doesn't even know it.
I don't even know it. I didn't even play it.
I played that on my dad's phone.
See, I wasn't allowed to play games on phones.
Oh, there was also another one like Jelly Car or something like that. That was big. I used iFunny a lot.
Oh, kill him, dude!
A kid. Yeah.
Was that a game?
No, it wasn't a game. It's not gaming, but I used.
It's a meme service.
It's a meme service, but I was just
mediocre meme service that
okay
delivers nonetheless. I guess that is a little off topic, but yeah. That's the main reason I used my dad's phone, was gaming and looking at funny pictures.
You guys remember Flappy Bird?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Helicopter was also pretty big.
Oh, yeah. I mean, isn't that technically the same thing as Flappy Bird?
No.
But older?
I mean, I would say yes.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh. Okay. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me start the timer because I forgot to do that.
Okay. Again. You should always do that first.
I know. I'll always forget.
That's just a running gag that's not funny.
It's not funny because it happens every single time, and it frustrates me that I always forget.
Okay. Well, what's the first game that you've encountered with toxic microtransactions?
Toxic like, you mean just kind of scummy?
Yeah, scummy microtransactions. Like the first game you played or encountered that had that.
Club Penguin? Are you talking mobile games?
Club Penguin have microtransactions?
You have it as a subscription. I don't know if that counted.
But I don't think that counts as a microtransaction.
I think you could also buy coins in it. I know. But I mean, you're talking on the phone?
I'm talking strictly on the phone because we're talking about mobile games. We could talk about Club Penguin another day.
Okay. We'll have a whole dedicated podcast for that.
Club Penguin. I'd never played it.
That's a hard question because that goes back so far.
I don't remember, is what I'm going to say.
Actually, you know what? That Tetris game on my flip phone, that was technically microtransaction because you only got like five uses out of it for like a day. You could buy more plays if you wanted to. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, that seems pretty scummy.
It is. But I mean, it wasn't huge at the time. It was just kind of a service that you could buy. I don't know. I think Ragdoll Launcher, a long time ago. No, I don't even think that had it.
It might have.
Did it? It's been
I'm not sure.
I do remember my younger siblings playing Ragdoll Launcher, but that was years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's nostalgic almost.
How about, instead of that, how about a game now? Like, which game now do you think has like the most toxic, or at least a level of toxic mobile transactions, microtransactions?
God, there's a lot. There's too many to count, Kenny.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just say this. Fortnite. No, I'm joking.
I mean, that could
Fortnite.
I don't know what it's like.
I mean, I say Fortnite as a joke, but kind of not as a joke too, because my little brother, he plays Fortnite a lot
on his
on
PC or app.
On PlayStation, but he also has it on his iPad.
Yeah. Okay.
He like a year ago, he approached me multiple times asking me to pay for his Fortnite skins.
Oh, what?
Did he really?
He begged you for V-Bucks?
Yeah, V-Bucks. That's what it's called. Because he wanted it, and I'm like, why don't you just earn it? He says, no, that takes a long time. And I'm just like, just earn it. So I said no.
Okay. Then he stole his mom's credit card?
Yeah, something akin to that.
Okay.
Ooh.
But you know what? That's a tale for another day. I just don't like Fortnite, and I don't like how it has infected my brother about paying V-Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
My little sister doesn't like Fortnite, so I'm really happy.
I'm glad too.
You know what?
Wait, both your sisters?
My other sister, I don't think she even knows what Fortnite is. But
gotcha. That's good. Keep them away from that. Is your sister a gamer?
Which one?
Older one? Both? I don't know.
Both. I mean, but they both play the new Breath of the Wild. If that counts.
Okay. Sorry, off topic again.
Off topic. Mobile gamings. I also think something like Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings. I think that.
Oh.
From what I've seen, can also get pretty toxic.
Yeah, it's okay. A lot of games do this, but it's like a wait timer, like you run out of lives.
Yeah.
So you could wait 15 hours until you play again, or you could spend some money for some more lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is so stupid. They're essentially trying to make the game addictive.
That's all games, bro.
Yeah, it's like that's all they're trying to do with their games now. It seems. or they're trying to make clones of other games that are successful. Do you know how many Flappy Birds mobile apps
Popped
there
up.
are?
There's a ton of them.
There's also...
I remember a ton of them released when Flappy Bird went down.
Oh yeah. And then 2048, you know, that box grid game. There's a million different ports of that one. Not ports, but copycats that come out from it. Also Angry Birds came out with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just there's so many of the same game on that website. Oh, there's a ton of Bejeweled ripoffs. Like
Bejeweled.
Candy Crush ripoffs, which is a ripoff of Bejeweled. Essentially.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
let's stray away from the negatives a little bit.
All right.
Let's dive into the good mobile games, if there are any, in your opinion.
Okay. Can I ask, do you guys play any mobile games at all?
I do.
You do?
I mean, I've stopped ever since, school rolled around. I used to play a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes.
You're a bad person.
Because it was like the waifu simulator that I just needed and craved. And every time I opened like a loot box, essentially, and I hate it, but I did it anyway because they had cute anime girls.
Yeah, popping out of those little boxes.
Yeah, and it, for a time, fulfilled my desire of liking characters and seeing my favorites in the Fire Emblem franchise. But I stopped playing it mainly because school rolled around, and also I kind of got sick of the loot box roulette gacha system. That's what it's called.
Yep.
But yeah, I just stopped. I just can't play it no more.
That's fair. Alan, do you play anything?
I don't know. I mean, does Hearthstone count sometimes? Like, yes. I play it not regularly, but like I play it sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's card games are a great port to I think apps or mobile gaming. Also,
I agree.
Back to Blizzard, I think Diablo Immortal probably did what they did because they saw the success of Hearthstone and how big that was. I think, did Heroes of the Storm get an app too?
Yeah, probably.
So they probably saw that like, oh, we could probably work with this. We could get a lot of money from this.
Steam did something similar too, I think.
Oh, really?
I don't remember what it was. I think someone did like a card game for.
Dota. They did. Artifact is the name.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, the Artifact E3 when it
but the thing is,
released and everybody's like, oh,
that was a PC port. It was on PC first, and then I think it came on mobile game. I'm not too sure though. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Who knows?
You know what? I'm not gonna fact check you, so you're right.
I'm right. Thank you.
How are you so smart?
I don't know.
You're always right. You're never wrong.
Never.
Do you play any mobile games, Cameron?
Okay, so I play a few games on mobile for like a good 2 months, and then I uninstall them because I either get too bored, or I run out of space on my phone. So I'm like, I'll just get rid of this and find something else. And it's mostly like wordplay games. So like
Scrabble?
Kind of like Scrabble, but it's like there's one called Word Cookies, and it's just it's a bunch of scrambled letters, and you're trying to make the most words out of it. Or there's like a Tetris game with words, where you connect words and get rid of blocks. It's mostly games like that.
Okay.
Like puzzles.
That's why you're so smart. You play
I
smart games.
Yeah. I don't play any action or like, Candy Crush, because those are kind of boring to me.
I hate Candy Crush and any game like it, Kenny.
I think that's the most addictive mobile game you could get into, I think.
Candy Crush? To be honest, I've never seen Candy Crush, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, I did play Pokemon Shuffle.
It's like that game you like so much, Kenny. That one game you really enjoy that I hate.
What?
What's it called?
What game?
Candy Crush?
The literal porn game.
Oh, Honey Pop.
Honey Pop?
There we go. It's just like Honey Pop, except...
But it's worse.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it is like
I'm
Honey
kidding.
Pop, but worse. Because, Honey Pop has cute girls.
It has cute girls.
There's literally no difference, but all right.
That's what you say, but this is what I say. And I'm a smart person. And Cameron thinks I'm smart too.
You have to know when to give the right gift. And you have to remember their birthdays. You have to remember their favorite colors.
It's a dating sim.
You also have to flirt with them. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, unless Candy Crush is a dating sim where I can get the girls' underwear. No, thank you.
Exactly. I'm on your side, Kenny.
I'm not on your side, Kenny, but whatever.
I think Candy Crush is terrible because it's just the most...
I don't think you can hate Candy Crush if you like Honey Pop. You're just a hypocrite at that point.
No, the thing is... Okay.
You're a hypocrite.
No, I am not, because one has terrible microtransactions, with a wait time that's stupid long, and it has like 1 million levels in Candy Crush that make you play forever and spend money to get lives, or skip a level if it's too fucking hard for your baby brain. Sorry, I didn't mean to call everyone out.
You and your smart games and brain is unparalleled to our baby brains.
Okay, to be fair, my girlfriend was super obsessed with Candy Crush, and I kind of got a little sick of it, but I didn't let it bother me.
Okay.
I know it's a very addictive game. It's hard to get out of that if you're like 500 levels in.
All right. Well, you know what?
We went back to negatives, didn't we?
We did go back to negatives.
I'm sorry.
But I think that's kind of perfect for where mobile gaming is now. It is at a low point from being pro-consumer. It is now just, let's make money. Let's just destroy our audience.
The demographic for mobile games is mainly children or like parents.
Yeah.
I think. Because it's easy access for kids. They don't have to buy an expensive console, but if you're spending money on microtransactions, it can get pricey and you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. It's also...
It's just...
I think...
bad business.
It's also targeted at people who are either impatient, have a gambling addiction, or they just don't have time. But they want to get that gaming fix.
I mean, that's fine if you're like on the bus going somewhere and you just want to play Candy Crush. I'm all for that, but if you take it too obsessively and get addicted,
it's a bad game, is what you're trying to say.
It's a bad game.
It's a bad game.
Okay.
Just like Honey Pop. Anyways.
I'm human. Let's just end our mobile discussion there, because you want to keep going?
There's so much more to talk.
Can I bring up the article I found?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so I don't know how this is real, but okay, I'm on Forbes. I hope this is not like a satire site.
Forbes is kind of legit.
Okay.
What is it?
Kind of.
So the headline is mobile phone gaming taking over from console gaming?
It is, and it makes me sad.
And it said there's a poll of how many people play games, and it said 42% of gamers prefer smartphones as their gaming device.
Okay, I think we need to understand what gamers are in their study.
Yeah, and then the rest is 32% preferred consoles, 26% preferred PC. And I'm I find that very surprising.
That's kind of hard to believe.
It's very hard to believe.
What if all they did was ask 50 people in their department?
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, this is accurate data. Let's do this."
What does Forbes do?
There's supposed to be a business site.
Is it a business site? It is.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Business magazine and everything.
Okay. I just found that absurd.
I don't know if they're really doing their job as of recently, since they're supposed to report on trends, I'm pretty sure, so that business magnates can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think those are accurate numbers.
It's like it's a Twitter poll, so it's probably mostly kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some peer-reviewed studies.
Yeah. got in.
I don't think those
mostly
numbers
kids. I
are
think
accurate.
it's just people that they grabbed that they thought were gamers, or people that said, "Hey, do you play games?" And then the people go, "Oh well, I guess I play some games.
Yeah,
like
I
That's a
play games on my
gamer.
phone, and
Candy
maybe
Crush.
I
I'm a
own a
gamer.
console." So
I think because people would get mad probably at me saying that I don't think mobile gamers are gamers, but that's just me.
They're I mean, everyone technically is a gamer. Like, if you play Monopoly, are you a gamer?
Cameron.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can read, right?
You can read.
But like I don't understand. I think definitions for like gamer is different than what is just playing a game.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree. It's someone who is a fan of playing a lot of different games. Or maybe, do you think one game counts? All you do is play Fortnite. Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah.
Okay. But you say if all you do is play Pokemon Go and a few.
I mean, they're gamers. I'll give it to them if they do the dirty work of playing mobile games a lot. They're mobile gamers. I'll give it to them.
Okay.
The thing is that I think that most people that play mobile games just do it very, very casually.
Yeah.
And they don't really care. And I think that reflects in the kind of games that are produced.
Mm-hmm. It's just something to pass the time, I think.
Yeah.
And I think there are some good mobile games out there that have stemmed from already made games. Like Hearthstone's a great game for the app. I've already mentioned this. But I think Fallout Shelter is a really good example as well that did it right.
Did they?
I think so. It's a free to play, and I don't think was there transactions? I don't know. Even if there I don't think it was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like a popular one though.
It used to be big, I know. A lot of people played it back in high school, I thought. Or maybe it wasn't high school, maybe it was like college.
That was definitely college.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people played it like during the release of Fallout 4.
Yeah,
because it might have like linked or something.
Right. That sounds about right. Yeah. Okay. So, Alan, you said you wanted to talk about something else.
I mean,
about mobile gaming.
I just think it we've only talked about by 20 minutes.
No, that's fine. We still have something else to talk about to bring up.
Not as important. It really won't take that much time.
True.
I guess.
But I mean, this is mobile gaming. I mean, at least my opinion.
We're gonna talk about something. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk to us, Alan.
Fine, Alan. Alan, you're so strong about this. What's picking at your mind?
Yeah.
It's just okay. I heard myself for a second there, but our transactions, right? Are in-game transactions part of mobile gaming? Would you say nowadays
that is transferred to actual like PC gaming or console gaming?
No. Like, does a mobile game have to have microtransactions nowadays? Like, would you say that is a part of what a mobile game is?
No, I don't think so. They don't have to. There's no need to, but they're gonna do it if they want money. They're obviously gonna go for it. Back in the day, they didn't really have many microtransactions. It was just kind of fun, experimental games. And I wish it was like that, but it's not anymore.
Why?
I do feel like they're ingrained. As to the why, I do believe it just comes from putting out free content, advertised free content. But the drawback is that they have to make money somehow. And this is a product that people like. Let's assume that most mobile games are services.
Okay.
It is something that you invest time in, but they also lay the option out for you to spend money for you to just get a little further in progression of the game or something like that.
Yeah.
So I do think it is ingrained within mobile gaming.
At
least free ones.
I don't think it's bad to have microtransactions, but if it's like really absurd, like paying for lives with a timer or like paying for a continue is kind of absurd. If you want like cosmetic stuff, I think that's fine. Or like a power up maybe. I don't know, something that, because if you're playing a game, you don't want it to stop being a game where it's like, oh, you can't continue anymore. You have to pay for lives. That's not a game at that point. That's like an arcade system.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And it's kind of silly.
Are arcades the precursors to modern microtransactions?
They very well could be, but I think they're totally different because those machines are very complex and very expensive to buy.
That's a good question.
And they're a business as well. The arcade buildings. They're just called arcades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just called arcades.
Yeah.
There's the arcade, and then there's the arcade machine.
Yeah, separate.
I do think it is like microtransaction. It is the precursor for our situation now. Because I think between, let's say, when gaming was evolving away from arcades, it started to become this thing where you had to buy it, and then that was it. You just owned it.
Yeah.
So to sort of reintroduce that kind of payment, or at least companies or business people to earn money, they're now capitalizing on that kind of formula. And I think, to a certain extent, they are kind of justified. Usually in microtransactions, at least good ones, it's not too expensive. It's like $1.
It usually makes sense, and it's
yeah. In like arcades, it was mainly quarters, and you could lose a lot of money depending on the arcade machine. But
I think you get a good amount of time use in the machines, unless you're like garbage at it.
Yeah.
It's just something fun to do.
It's fair.
Also, is it wrong of me to want to be able to play a full game without microtransactions?
I think
in today's age,
if you buy a full-fledged game, like full price, and it wasn't like free to play, I don't think there should be microtransactions. That's really scummy to put into a game.
Yeah. Games, because gaming has evolved, the idea of you purchasing a game and owning that game to its fullest potential is something that I feel a lot of games should be, at least for the consumer, they should be entitled to that. Like even stuff with DLC, I'm not a big fan of DLC. Like when they first started introducing DLC as a concept, I really wasn't vibing with it.
Doesn't the new Blaze Blue game have like half of its roster DLC?
I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past them.
What the heck?
Fighting games are like the worst at this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they can keep producing content for the game and artificially keep it alive by introducing characters. It's like Overwatch, but it's not free.
Okay. Well, it's like League. You have to pay for champions.
Exactly. It's like artificially maintaining your game alive while producing money for it and keeping yourself rich.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm scared Smash is going to do.
You think? Nintendo hasn't really done that, have they?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Nintendo do that.
They might.
But they might. Did
you see their new online?
Yeah, that's right. Their new online service.
Yeah.
Not everyone's a big fan. They went from free to
I would like
you gotta pay money.
If it was free, I would understand, but it's not.
Wait.
Pay money.
So Kenny, you said you don't like DLC, right?
I don't.
So what about like expansions to the like world or story? Like Witcher 3 had like
I think DLC. That's very different. That's like another game on top of the game you already played.
Yeah. That's like.
So you're okay with that?
That's like a new released game that you could be able to buy a physical copy of.
Yeah, it's basically an expansion.
Yeah.
Like a lot of card games have this, where you can buy an expansion to a board game or something like that.
By viewing it as a game on top of another game, it doesn't have to be downloaded. But for most DLCs nowadays, at least, it's like, oh, here's an additional map, here's an additional character, here's some cosmetics.
Yeah.
That really grinds my gears because for those type of content, you're paying maybe $6, $10, maybe even $20, or probably more than that, for just something that you bought for a base of $60. If we're talking about, conventional $60 games, and it doesn't vibe with me because it feels like they're demanding more by giving me less.
It's like they're holding the game hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, do you want this cute anime character in your game? And I'm like, yes, give it to me. And they're like, no, you gotta give $7. And I'm like, but I'm just a poor high school boy who doesn't have a job. And they're like, hey, well, get your parents' credit card. And I'm like, but if I get my parents' credit card, they'll disown me.
And then you do it anyways.
I do it anyway, and then they did disown me.
Good job.
Now you're just you bought a router and you're out on the street.
Yes, exactly.
With your laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good quality. Mic quality though.
So yeah. You know what? This mic quality, I stole it from. This gag is going nowhere.
Okay. So are we done with mobile games?
I want to say we're done.
Okay.
Well, for those that tuned in for the subject of mobile gaming, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
But we also have something else to discuss.
Yeah.
Oh!
Our name, The Cabin, is not a reasonable name for us to continue to hold because there are others and with the same name.
Even though we came first.
Yeah. Even though we came first. Well, I mean, I don't know because I looked at their content and they did upload in October.
Yeah.
But they also mentioned that they had another outlet or something that they did content on.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. But they have the name The Cabin. And I think it's better for us if we change our name.
Yeah.
Because The Cabin, although it could generally fit us, and it did for a good long time, and I think we were all big fans of it.
Yeah. Do you want to
just by having someone with a different? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just by someone else having that same name, it kind of compromises our identity.
Yeah.
So it's probably reasonable for us to change our name.
Yeah, something that's more recognizable. And will be like the first thing that comes up when you search it. Because when you look up The Cabin, not much comes up. You see like one of our things flooded with many other things.
That's a big if too.
Yeah. And I, like Kenny said, I don't really think it's a fitting name for what we do. And it doesn't give people the right idea. We just wanted something that was comforting and just something we all talk about, a different topic each day. And The Cabin was the thing we came up with.
That was the thing we came up with, but we're picking something new. So
yeah, we're gonna have to rebrand.
Within the next, I want to say 2 weeks. I want to set us a deadline for 2 weeks. Our name will change, and we will start rebranding ourselves.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner than later. We've come up with a few ideas. But we're all having issues with each one, I think.
Kenny keeps shooting them down, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get there before we talk about video game awards or the game awards?
Who knows?
You know what? Yeah, I'll say we'll get there. I wanna set a hard deadline for us before the end of November.
Okay.
We need to come up with a new name.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still got like 14 days or something like that.
About, yeah.
So we got 2 weeks.
Yeah,
exactly what I said.
Yeah. So we'll come up with that and hopefully.
Wait, so Cameron, are you gonna get a Switch?
Maybe. if I don't know.
Cameron, get a Switch.
I'm gonna be home for Thanksgiving during
Cameron should get a Switch so you and me and Connor can share online.
Okay, why are we talking about this right now?
No, because I just want you to get a Switch so we can make Smash Ultimate content.
Okay. Fair enough.
Smash Ultimate.
But is that what we wanted to say about the name change?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
Without getting too deep about our process of coming up with into deep with about getting about our process of sort of picking up a new name. God damn it! I stumbled over my words like multiple times, and I didn't know what I was saying.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
So
we've been talking long enough.
We've concluded.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you can check out all our podcasts on the things I've mentioned earlier in the podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all the classics.
All the classics.
You could also watch us on just watch us on Twitch. Watch our videos on YouTube.
No, I don't think we need to have that outro for every single one of our streams, but it's fine if we have it here.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought to put it out there. Advertise.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Hit that.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Hit that fucking bell.
Yeah, ring it.
Ring the bell.
This broadcast was brought to you by viewers like you.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
Bye.